This is Matrix Lord 212, and I just saw the trailer to Sonic the Hedgehog. You go from seeing a friggin' movie that's so friggin' amazing and excellent, like Avengers Endgame, and then the next day, it's like so depressing. There's nothing coming out like that, other than like, say, Star Wars maybe, in Episode 9. And you're like, oh, Sonic the Hedgehog. I did a review. What else could I say but highly disappointed. I'm making my breakfast now. I'm highly disappointed in Sonic the Hedgehog. Even the creator, designer did not like the design for the movie. They were like, who's this? What's this? They weren't happy with it. I'm not happy with it. I mean, Jim Carrey's there, but like, and I know they're trying to make it for kids, like goofy and whatever and silly and whatever, but it's like Jim Carrey's the same character for the past 20 years, 30 years. It's like how much, I just missed the garbage pail, that's terrible. It's like how much different is the character from any other character he's done. All right, this time he acts a little extra, like, I don't know. It's just like, it's just the same character, basically. I mean, and the thing I don't understand is, like, in Kick-Ass, which I really liked him in that, too. Like, he didn't even promote the movie because of the guns and everything, but then he's in a warship thing attacking Sonic with missiles and shit that's way more than machine guns and whatever, and he's okay with that. Like, I don't understand. He shouldn't have been mad at anybody from Kick-Ass 2. Like, I don't even know his mentality. What the hell is he thinking? I just wish that if you're gonna do shit like half-ass, then just go and do Ace Ventura Pet Detective 3 and stop wasting time and just do shit that you do. Like, do The Mask 2, do whatever. Like, these, I mean, I know he needs work, everybody needs to work, I guess, but I know things are supposed to be for kids, but do you really need to make it like you think you know what it's supposed to be for kids? Because I don't even think kids like that. Like, they off the wall, like, it's not Dr. Robotnik, it's Jim Carrey looking like Dr. Robotnik. I mean, because the way he acts, it's the way Jim Carrey acts. It's like not, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just rambling. So I'm making coffee. I kind of missed the arch pail. All right. I want to talk about Avengers Endgame. I absolutely love the movie. But at the same time, too, I'm a time travel nut, so I like talking about theories and things. So I don't want to confuse anybody with my enjoyment for Avengers Endgame, because I felt touched. I was very sad with Tony Stark dying. Captain America was sad, but I was happy. I was glad that happened. I was upset that, I was sad too that Black Widow died. I was upset when he gets to the Vision, which I know Vision's dead, but he's one of my favorite characters too. Loved that Captain America had the hammer. I loved that scene. Was like one of my favorite scenes. And one of the scenes I love too is when hologram intelligence Tony Stark is talking to everybody after he died, but then he looks at his daughter, which is like the comics. Basically, I think his essence is in the program, and he's not dead technically. His body's dead, but that's what I truly believe. Like in the comics, he wouldn't be able to know she's sitting there. So, like, he wasn't gonna leave her behind. So I think his essence, his consciousness, is in an AI program or something, and that's gonna pop up, and they're gonna say it's an AI program, but it's really him. But whatever. The whole thing with the 5-year thing is I'm trying to wrap my head around it, because I think that's going to be an issue going forward. Like, technically, if you're going to make any movies, no one's going to want to make a movie from Infinity War to Endgame, like, in that time period where everybody's freaking miserable. I doubt there's going to be any movies made. you know, and how they're going to reference this in future movies. That's what I'm concerned with too. Again, I thought Nebula was excellent. I thought Rocket was excellent. I wish we would have seen more of the Guardians. I wish we would have seen more Doctor Strange and Spider-Man and Black Panther and all that. But I understand, you know, at the end we saw that. We'll see them back in their movies. I wish we would have seen some type of scene with Nick Fury saying something other than walking. You know, like just give him something to say, or even to Captain Marvel or whatever, or something. But I guess we'll get that in the sequels. I mean, I think honestly Nick Fury is gonna be in other movies besides Spider-Man Far From Home. I think he's gonna be the bridge. They're gonna probably sign him to a multi-picture deal. You know, Shield is probably gonna be back, and he's probably gonna be, because Black Widow is not, you know, she died, so, you know, who the hell is running the Avengers unless you're gonna have it as Wanda? But then Wanda's got her own series set in the 50s. And then supposedly Mark Ruffalo has got his own series with She-Hulk, supposedly. And then Loki's got his thing, which, you know, if you don't, I mean, look, hey, ultimately, I enjoyed the whole experience. I thought it was great, excellent. You know, it's just like, of course, you're trying to figure out certain things. Because, like, I'm a nut when it comes to time travel and stuff like that. So I'm trying to figure that out. But besides the fact that I don't completely understand their theory of time travel, it doesn't mean, like, I don't love the movie to death, because I absolutely love it. I'm just, it's sad that we're not going to see these characters anymore. It breaks my heart. 10 years, I'm not going to see, you know, Steve Rogers anymore, and, oh, man, it's like, you got a lump right here, you know? It's like, oh, boy. Tony Stark, too, is, freaking loved him, man. No one's ever going to be Iron Man. Like, Robert Downey Jr. was Iron Man. You never could replicate that performance ever. And then so Spider-Man is the face of the MCU. You know, even though I like the Captain Marvel movie, I don't want her as the face of the MCU. And, you know, she's not... Look, she has the powers, but she doesn't have the smarts in that set department to, like, do stuff like that compared to, you know... And we need a big brain, by the way, for the MCU. We need Reed Richards, because, you know, they're making it that nobody's as smart as, like, the Hulk and, you know, I mean, like Bruce Banner and Tony Stark, like nobody, you know, and we definitely need that, because, you know, we're going to be in trouble if we come across something. I do feel that the whole time travel stuff is going to open the doors and the awareness to Kang the Conqueror, which is also Immortus, which is also the Scarlet Centurion, which is also Ramatut, and he's a time traveler from the future, and he's the master of time in the Marvel Universe. He's the thing. So, you know, that's going to open up the doors with the Loki thing. I really feel, and I'm not grasping at straws, I really feel that that's going to open the door for Kang the Conqueror to interfere and do some weird stuff. And I do think that Secret Wars is on their brain, but it's not till at least Phase 5, probably. But I think, you know, I'm wondering what the hell they're going to do to build up, you know, like, what's the after credit scene going to be in Spider-Man Far From Home? That's what I'm concerned about, which I honestly think, I know people are like, oh, that's, you know, Tony Stark's journey, that's it. He's a father, so he's going to find a way to be with his kid and his wife, regardless of him dead. Like, he did definitely had some backup plan in mind. So don't think for a minute you're not going to see Robert Downey Jr. again, because I think you're gonna, but he's just not going to have a body or something. So, and that's not going to cheapen it. It's just, you know, maybe he, I don't know. I'm rambling. And the one thing with all this stuff going on, you would wish that Doctor Who would be friggin' great or around or something. I don't know what the hell's happening with it. Nothing's happening with it. So I'm gonna shut the door on this camera. Wow. I need to get my paper plates. Oh, I gotta go food shopping stuff. So I'm just vlogging. I need my butter. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, you want a good trailer after Endgame. You want something that's on par. But the only thing is, like, Star Wars Episode 9. There's nothing else. I mean, you know, I don't know. But, oh man, what am I going to do today? Today, you never wake up in the morning and you feel completely different than you do other days, and you just like, you're looking at everything. It's almost like Dr. Regenerating, you know, and you open up your eyes and you're like looking at everything through different eyes in a way. I don't know, that's the way I feel today. I woke up and I'm like, what the hell is this beard on my face? I shaved that. I'm like, why isn't my hair combed and why isn't this? And then I'm just like, you know, then the first thing I see is Sonic the Hedgehog trailer. I'm like, oh, is that how the day begins? Jesus. You got Damien Dark guys in that. You got friggin' Cyclops that needs work. It's like, okay. I sort of like want to go to the movies and see something else. Because I do want to see Shazam, and I do want to see Pet Sematary, and I do want to see all these other movies, you know. So I don't know, I gotta think what I'm gonna do today. I can't kind of play video games because I damaged my thumb so bad that I had like no feeling in my thumb, which was, I mean, trying to get those trophies, I just went a little too crazy. Which, thank God I don't write with that hand, but I'm waiting for the article to appear in the magazine so I can go get it, about my books. The anniversary is coming up, May 5th, you know, so we're going to have a nice surprise announcement. Well, not surprise, I kind of said stuff, but surprise for some people about the new book. And, you know, it's people, if ever anybody questions, like, why is Matrix Law do this, Matrix Law do that, I write books, and I like doing books, and to question why I would do a book, and at all, is silly. It's like, why Spider-Man spin a web? I mean, it's like, I've done books before there was YouTube videos, you know, and before there was even my name, Matrix Lord 2 and 2, I mean, like, I even put that in the books, you know, my name, so, but, like on the cover, but, I always do books. That's something that I do, like you would breathe and eat, you know, I write books. So, that would never change. Nobody should expect that to, regardless of any situation. I mean, it doesn't matter, even if you're financially, like, screwed or whatever, you know, if you have paper and you write, that's free, like I say. The only thing that's not free when you publish it, unless you have a way where you can raise funds to publish it, or you get a big publisher and you don't have to pay a damn thing, which we don't know how that's going to happen. I mean, you know, if the book does get published, there's a strong possibility there may be a way for a publisher or something to pay for it. I mean, it's a very slim chance that I'm going to pay for it because I don't have money like that at all. But there's going to be, you know, there's always possibilities. I mean, there's always something that could happen to get that book off the ground. And of course, like, you know, while the world will be focused on the new book, I'm doing the other book. So it's like I'm already ahead into something else. And I'm not that I'm just rambling, but I think you guys said that you like longer videos. So trying to give you longer videos. I do apologize. I found out that when I'm walking, you guys hearing clicking or weird stuff whenever I have the headphones on. So that is something I have to look into. It's brand new headphones too, and it really sucks that you guys hear that clicking. Let's see what I'm gonna do today. I mean, I might be out. I don't know if I even want to write today or play games today or do comic book reviews or what. I'm feeling weird today. I'm feeling like I think I want to venture out, you know, and just do stuff and window shop. Like, just look around and whatever and get some ideas, or maybe, who knows. But it's definitely a different mood today than other days, that's for sure. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this incredibly long video. Hopefully there's news for us to talk about on the podcast. I'm sure we're going to get the reaction for Avengers Endgame from everybody else that's seen it. I know we got quite a few people's opinions coming up, so there'll be more parts to the Endgame. All right, guys, take care. Bye for now.